Hey Pisces, welcome to your reading for October. My name is Anye and my channel is called Illuminatress Tarot because I am here to be a channel that through which Spirit can illuminate for you what you need to know right now, what is veiled for you, so that that clarity can come to you and provide you with support spiritually in your life so that you can embody your higher self and move through life with more confidence and just feel more secure and stable in your life. Okay, so I am going to be doing a reading for you today for October. Okay, and this is one of my first monthly readings for the Zodiac signs. So lucky number one, that's you, Pisces. And so just the FYI, I do be momming. Okay, and so it might end up cutting and then I'll come back, maybe look a little bit different. Probably the same outfit, but it'll be a little bit different camera angle and stuff like that because I do be momming and I'm probably gonna have to take a break and do some mom stuff. So just an FYI there. Let's get into your reading. I'm gonna share with you some messages that I got during my meditation prior to your reading, and then also up into your reading from like yesterday into throughout the night, even in my dreams. Okay, so one of the messages that came through is you are a shadow worker and your light is shaking their shit up. So I don't know what that means, but that was one of the messages that came through for you. And also in my dream, there was an egg cracking and something about running thin or being spread thin. That also came through in my dream last night. And I'm taking all of these things as messages. I asked Spirit to give me clarity and they gave me clarity. So I'm going to be sharing all of that, all the things that come through for me. During the meditation, I felt like when I was breathing, I usually have very smooth, fluid breathing. But at one point, it felt like my breath was hitching and around my nose and my mouth, it felt like it was like heating up and like super pronounced in that area of my face. And so it felt like I was wearing like a gas mask or something, like a mask of some sort. So I don't know if that's relevant to any one of you Pisces out there who are currently viewing this, but I wanted to share that. And then I will show you this image. It was two squares meeting up right there, those two squares, and then I was really focused in on this little area in the center where they connect and intersect. And what I got was where two corners meet, or where two ends meet. We'll see if that comes through in the reading in any way, shape, or form. During my meditation, usually it's not super loud. Like, it can be loud in my house sometimes because we do have tenants that live above us. But today, during that meditation, it was only loud for that period of time and then it stopped. So there was a lot of opening and closing of doors, slamming of gates, a lot of noise and yelling that was happening during the meditation specifically, and it stopped after the meditation. Okay, so maybe that's something that's happening in your life, a lot of loudness, noise, and it's when you're trying to be settled and in a moment of introspection that that noise happens. Maybe in your head, maybe in your external world. I'm not sure, but I wanted to share that. And then also when I was sitting in my seat, I was kind of not noticing that I was sitting on the edge of the seat and not letting myself sit all the way back and settle into my chair. And even when I recognized it, I didn't let myself get comfortable because I didn't want to interfere or mess up the meditation. But as soon as I allowed myself to shift back, settle into the seat, I was able to become more secure and receive more information through the meditation and be more settled in the meditation. So I'm not sure if that might be a message for you as well. Letting yourself settle into something and not feeling like you can't interrupt something in order to feel more secure or something like that. I'm not sure. So for this reading, I'm going to be doing 4 different cards, okay? I'm going to be getting one card for your recent past or current energy, and then we're going to get your recent past. So it's going to be current energy, recent past, then we're going to get what you need to know for October, and then we're going to maybe get some an oracle card or two, just to give a little bit more, put a little bit more meat on the bones of the reading, okay? So let's get started. Spirit, can I have Pisces current energy? If I don't get any that fly out, I usually just take the top card on the third shuffle. Okay, at the end of the third shuffle, I'll take the top card if none fly out. Pisces current energy, please. All right, cool. Pisces. Oh, this is beautiful, Pisces. Aww. We have the Four of Swords. That was your main card. And then we have the Eight of Cups. That was at the bottom of the deck, underneath which is the Two of Cups. I look at the bottom of the deck often because I feel like that's very relevant energy, okay? And then we have the Ten of Cups. Yeah. All right, cool. So, Pisces, you have walked away from something. Eight of Cups. You have walked away from something that was not serving you, love. I'm so proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. And this Four of Swords is you having peace of mind. This is rest. We have, and I just recently learned this, that we have the head, like, because look at the swords, they're aligned with the head, the heart, and the gut instinct. And then we also have one for like the spirit. Like, you are at peace. You feel peaceful. You walked away from something that wasn't serving you because you knew you deserved better. You did that so that you would feel. And maybe right now you are allowing yourself to give and receive love in a different way or more openly, right? Because you're at peace now after you walked away from that. You took some time to recoup, because this is also a retreat card, of retreat, a reprieve. And you took time to just be with you. You took time to come back into a center and space with yourself. You went into prayer. His hands are in a prayer, like a little bit of a prayer, what is that called? Position, in a prayer position. And you really let yourself just be for a while. You let yourself take some time away, right? Or it could be that you need to do that, but it feels more like you did it already, because this is the shadow energy, the energy that maybe could have previously happened, or that is what is underneath the reason why this is so. So either it could be that you just left this, and so you're doing this and taking time for yourself, or you're thinking about doing this. And you still need to take that reprieve and that retreat. So it's one or the other, but either way, you're thinking about doing what's best for you, which is resting. Not trying to push forward. And that's a beautiful place to be. Because when you don't push forward, you're able to give of yourself with so much more. The vulnerability is rooted in something so much different. It's so much more self-respect and so much more self-love. I'm looking at this, my clothing organizer over here, and it says VIP on there. I've never noticed that till just now. That totes says VIP. You're a very important person, and you know that you are. And this is why you walked away from this shit, or you're thinking about walking away from it, because you know you deserve better. You know you deserve to be putting your love and your energy in places that feel like they are deserving of you. And so you're coming back, and you're coming into a place of rest and retreat, and coming into a place of reflection. You're reflecting. You're reflecting. And that's a beautiful thing to be doing, especially after having left something that seemed good, quote unquote. It seemed like it was just so great and everything, it had all these things, but it didn't have everything you needed. There was something missing, and it wasn't serving you. And so you left it, or you're coming into an awareness that you need to leave it. And so you are reflecting. You are letting yourself be still for a while, praying and meditating on these things. And this 10 of Cups here was underneath the, was it underneath the 2 of Cups, or the 2 of Cups was underneath that? Either way, you want this. You want this ending for yourself. You want this beautiful, happy experience. And you deserve this beautiful, happy experience. And you know you deserve this beautiful, happy experience because you're leaving one that doesn't feel like it. Right? You're leaving one that doesn't feel like this. That isn't getting you to this place. And you know it's not getting you to this place. You can feel it. And so you're trusting yourself, which is beautiful. Congratulations. So, let's see. Let's get into, what was I gonna do next? Your current, that was your current energy, and then we're going to move into your recent past. So let's get into your recent past. Spirit, can I have recent past for Pisces, please? Okay, I think those are 2. I think I might just take those 2 cards because there's a lot of cards and I don't want to get too crazy up in here. But I am going to take this card that's poking out, because when the cards poke out like that, I'm like, all right, I'll take it. Okay. We have the 3 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Okay. Let me show you. Ooh, let me show you. 3 of Cups, 5 of Cups, Hanged Man. So current energy, recent past, something disappointed. Your focus was kind of there was a very high point where you were giving of your love and you were putting all your energy out there and you were really letting yourself be with the people that were in your life and enjoy your life, and letting yourself give and receive love and celebrating with other people and being in a community that felt good. It felt good. And then it feels like I'm trying to decide or look at whether it is that it's very much a story here. I can see the story here. I'm going to clarify the Hanged Man really quick so that I can get clarity on this story, so that I know. Can I have clarity on this? I don't know why I keep tapping the deck thinking that I'm starting over again from the beginning. Okay, but can I have clarity for this Hanged Man, please, Spirit? Because I want to be able to give you a full scope of what I'm getting and make sure I'm getting it right. But it looks like you were at a very high point. You were in relationships that felt so good. Okay. Make sure nothing else wants to come out. I got the 10 of Swords. That's the card that came out to clarify the Hanged Man. You were at a high point. You were experiencing life. Okay? You were experiencing life and you were enjoying your life. Like, you were in relationships that felt really good. And then something happened where you felt abandoned. You felt rejected. You felt like something came to an end. And it may have been like the 8 of Cups, you walking away. That may have been the ending because something took place. It may have been a betrayal, because 10 of Swords can talk about betrayals. It may have been a betrayal. You feeling abandoned. You feeling rejected. You feeling left alone. And in that feeling of being left alone, because you love yourself so much, Pisces, to be honest, this Hangman is very hopeful, because the Ten of Swords can be a card that's just like, oh, fuck. You know, it could be like just a card of zero hope. A card of zero hope. And did I say this is past energy? Just so you know, this is past energy. And you decided to look at it from a different perspective. You decided to, okay, let's say I think I'm doing this in the wrong direction. So we had the high with the Three of Cups, then we have the betrayal with the Ten of Swords, then we have you being here with the Five of Cups. Looking at the cups, the 3 cups that are laying on the ground, the 3 cups that you lost. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that whatever happened, that you had to end up feeling this way. Because there's such joy in this card, and this is a fucking great feeling when you're around people that you just love and you feel love you so much, and then something happens where it goes from this beautiful high to this hella low. The thing is that I think you have done a lot of work to the point where you are, okay, let's get to this first so I can tell you this. You were very focused on what you lost. You were focused on those cups, those 3 cups that fell. And look at this figure. He looking down at these cups. They're looking down at these cups and just feeling like at a loss for everything, but not recognizing that there's 2 cups right behind them, ones that are standing up and available and ready. That there's still love left. That there's still meaning to their life. That their life is not over. That they still, like, behind them there's a bridge. This person can just walk away and be like, okay, there's a bridge behind them. They can just go. They can move on. This is a card of being stuck and not feeling like you can move on. And that is false. And you know that because we have the Hanged Man, and you decided to surrender your perspective, shift your perspective. You let yourself sit in this new awareness and to gain a new perspective on this situation and what it really meant. Because Bert, you were lamenting over it for a while. Pondering, ruminating, wrecking your fucking brain and your heart and your spirit, and maybe not taking care of yourself in the way that you knew you deserved. And so you're like, yeah, no, what is it that I need to see, Spirit? How can I see this differently? Show me. And at that point, you recognize that you needed to walk away from it. Like you had to walk away in between some of this. In the midst of this, it was you walking away from something, like completely. And then you came to a place of easefulness and peace, and in this space of restfulness, in this space of coming to reflection. Because when you saw it may have been you went into this space of reflection, and then you were able to come to new realizations. That's what I guess I'm feeling. It's the other way around. There was the betrayal. So this is how I'm gonna get all these cards out so I can show you exactly what I'm seeing. I knew I should have kept that gosh darn 8 of Cups out because it was relevant. This is wow. Whoa, wow, y'all. I've never really gotten a reading to the point where it comes out so clear like this. Like they be clear, but damn. Like this is like whoa, bitch. I'm gonna get y'all all these cards out so that you can really see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I have the story of your recent past laid out here, okay? So we start off with the 3 of Cups, and then we have the betrayal, right? You're heartbroken. This is one part of the story. This is the order of which I feel that it's happening and what I'm seeing that the cards are telling me. We have the highs with the people that you love. You're happy, you're celebrating, you're in community, and it feels so good, right? And then we have a heartbreak, right? We have this Ten of Swords first. We have the Ten of Swords, and you feel betrayed, and your heart feels broken. Okay, you feel completely disappointed with the situation. You feel like you lost you feel like you lost something that felt significant to you. Okay? And because, and I feel like it took you a while to get to this place where you let yourself even open up to people like this, because this was at the bottom of the deck as well in the first in your current energy. But you let yourself, this is something you let yourself do, and then you got here, and other people, you really allowed yourself to overflow and be emotionally available. And then this happened. Okay? You felt heartbreak, and then you focused on that heartbreak. You focused on the loss for a while. You focused on that for a while. I should have done this in the other direction, like your recent past, then your current energy, but we'll do that next time. I'm still learning too, guys. I'm new to doing these readings in this way, so I'm learning right along with y'all. Just letting myself receive the guidance and sharing it as it comes through. Okay. I'm not a perfect person. I don't know. That just came through. I'm so weird. Get used to it. Okay, so then we have you focusing on this experience. Okay. And after that, and you're focusing on that, you let yourself completely walk away from it. Walk away from this betrayal. Walk away from this betrayal. Right? And it could be that after the heartbreak, you walk away from the betrayal, right? And then you focus on all the things that happened and you kind of get stuck. Because this can go either way. Either you were really focused on it and then you walked away from it, right? Ruminating over it, focusing on it, and then you walked away. Because I think that's basically what's happening, because you picked up these 2 cups and you walked away. You left with what you needed. But whatever order this came in, you walked away. That's all that really matters. And you decided to let yourself rest, to take respite, to reflect on the situation, what happened, right? And you surrendered your perspective, right? You surrendered your perspective on what it meant, how you were seeing it, and really trying to gain a different an understanding that was maybe different than how you were perceiving it previously. And that's so brave of you. That's so self-aware of you. And that's honoring yourself. Honoring your ability to shift and your ability to pause and receive and surrender. And it was in a way, it felt like it was maybe forced onto you, because during reflection, you didn't know what to do, and all you could figure out in that reflection was, I just gotta let it be. I just gotta let spirit give me the information I need. I don't fucking know. I just gotta let God take the fucking wheel. I'ma let go and let God. You let go and you let God. And now you're like, I'm ready to Maybe I see it differently and I don't have to be closed off to this. I can have this again, right? I can have this again. And ultimately I can have this because this is what I want. And the previous version of that Three of Cups, the previous version of that Three of Cups experience wasn't going to get you here. So that fulfillment that you really deserve and that you seek and that you desire, that you deserve and that you desire, it wasn't going to get you there. And I think you know that now, right? Because this is your current past. This is your recent past. And this could have been some weeks ago. This could have been yesterday that you just came into this understanding that it doesn't matter. It's something that took place in the recent past. Okay. And it feels like it was over a span of time that this took place, to be honest, because all of this happening in a day, who knows? A lot can change in a fucking day. So, but this is what I see for your recent past, Pisces. And based off of the title that I did get for your reading, you are a shadow worker and your light is shaking their shit up. It may have been that your light was bright as fuck. And they didn't know what to do with you. They didn't know what to do with you. They didn't know how to receive you. You triggered them because you're so big and you're so bright and you're so open emotionally and you're you and you're okay with you. And they might have been triggered by that. There may have been maybe those underhanded things where people try to make you feel small, but then they try to mask it as, I'm just joking, when you're really being a fucking hater and you're trying to mask it as just kidding, just joking. Yeah, you're not. You're trying to cut me down and you're trying to camouflage how you're trying to cut me down. Stand 10 toes down in your hateration. Stand 10 toes down in your hateration, baby. Right? And you were around people who weren't doing that for you. Who weren't doing that. And who were trying to mask it and keep you close. Enemies closer. You didn't see them as your enemies. Right? At one point, maybe y'all were really close, but you just got too big for them. You got so big that it felt like you were outshining them. To them, it felt like you were outshining them. Right? And I don't know what's happening with them, but we're reading your energy. And because of that title, that's what I'm putting together from that. And so that's in the beginning of the reading, that slamming and closing of doors, the noisiness. I think that this is why you took time to reflect. Because it felt like your mind was like, there was so much, this caused so much turmoil in you. This experience, it like shook you up so fucking much. And all you could see was that. All you could see was what happened. You couldn't see shit else. It felt like you couldn't get any peace and quiet in your spirit, in your mind. And so you said, I'm just gonna take a time out. Right? And now you're like, I deserve so much better. And I'm gonna go get that better. You have a new perspective. And now you're aware that all of that was for a reason. And the reason was to show you what you deserve. To show you what you desire is what you deserve and nothing less. Can I have clarity on what Pisces needs to know for October, please, Spirit? That tried to come out. Okay, we got first the Daughter of Pentacles. Oh, we got 4. I didn't recognize that was 4. Daughter of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Sun, and the King of Cups. Okay, so for October, we have some decisions to be made. Now that you're open to new relationships and new things, it seems that you're going to have the opportunity to maybe bring in new relationships, bring in new forms of material abundance. And you may feel a little bit torn on, let me show you the cards. So I'm going to show you them in the order that I'm looking at them. So we have let me put them in the right order. All right. We have the Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. Then we have the Two of Swords. Then we have the Sun. And then we have the Father of Cups, King of Cups. Okay, so how I'm reading this is, let me make sure I'm getting it right. I don't want to rush. It seems like your openness, Father of Cups, feels very relevant as the marker of this card, like the beginning of this journey in October. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Son of Wands. So we have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. The King of Cups talks about being very emotionally clear and very emotionally available, having emotional resolve and control and awareness of your emotions. It's a very emotional, calm person, a person who is not fearful of their emotions, a person who knows how to navigate the depths of their emotions, who sits in it and feels so comfortable there. They're just chilling, like he's letting himself be full on enraptured by the emotions coming out of this cup. He's full on engulfed in it, swirled up in that shit. He is full on allowing it to, he's embracing it, embracing his emotions. And you are doing so. And it feels like from that place, this seems like it's going this direction. So it seems like first you're embracing, because you already opened yourself up, right? You already did that. Recent past, you said, I deserve that. I'm going to let myself do this again. I'm going to let myself experience this again because I want this. And the more that I let myself open up, the more the closer I get to experiencing these kind of that reality, that abundance, emotional abundance, that fulfillment. And so you let yourself really experience the depths of yourself. And in that space, you come into this space of optimism, openness, and you're just feeling so confident. You're so confident in yourself. And so in October, going into the month feeling like that, that's fire, because you're going to need it when you come to a place where you have to make two different decisions, or there's options available to you, two different paths that you could take. And the path that you take feels like the past experience is serving a purpose, because now you know what you deserve. And so you're going to take the path that is going to get you to this fulfillment. And I know that I see this because we have the Page of Pentacles, and this is, you're multiplying the abundance that you have, because you're aware of, what you don't want and what you have experienced. And so because of that, you are aware of what you do want. And with that, you put energy into that. You pour that energy into that. And you are with that sense of self-worth and with that sense of self-awareness and with that sense of self-love, you are multiplying and you are stepping into an abundant time in your life. The October is very abundant for you. October is very full of action. We have the Son of Wands, like you're taking action. Full on, he's running. Look at that cheetah next to him. Cheetah, wand in hand, sun blazing behind him, rainbow, like full on running into abundance. Multiplying. She got 2 coins. There's 2 of her, right? And she got 2 coins in her hands. And she's full on like letting herself, I'm trying to put this into words. Let me see if I can. I'm going to look up what a bison, I think this is a bison in this picture. So I'm going to look up what bison signifies. It's not a, yeah, that's definitely a bison. I know what a bison was. Joy in the act of living. Joy through interactions with people and spiritual beliefs. Joy from living a life that is full of gratitude and caring for yourself and others. If you have a buffalo or a bison sighting, remember its spiritual meaning. Oh, that's so beautiful. Yeah. The American buffalo or bison is a symbol of abundance and manifestation. My son is at the door. Hold on, Ellie. I'll be out in a minute, okay? The American buffalo or bison is a symbol of abundance and manifestation. And the lesson learned by the Lakota that day is that one does not have to struggle to survive if the right action is joined by the right prayer. The birth of a sacred white buffalo is a sign of hope and an indication of good times to come. Wow. I'm glad I read that. I'm glad I read that. Wow. Abundance and manifestation. And that you don't have to struggle to survive if the right action is joined by the right prayer, the right action. Your optimism, your love, your openness to embrace your emotional self, your vulnerability, and being optimistic about all the things coming into your life. Trusting in yourself for October. Moving forward with the right action and the right prayer. The right prayer going in the right direction. Choosing the path that you deserve. The direction that you deserve. The one that you know is going to produce the outcomes that you desire and that you deserve. Pisces. This is so gorgeous. I'm so happy for you in October. I'm so happy for you. I'm happy for you even from your recent past and that you overcame that shit. That's huge. Pat back. You pat back. You pat yourself on the back, baby, because you did that shit. Damn, that's fire. Ugh. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, I will read this because we have the 10 of Cups, and I think maybe you might remember this, and this will be in your memories because that pain, in a way, not that it doesn't go away, but the experience will always kind of exist in your memory, right? But then under that, we have the 2 of Cups again. Look, they are full on like, yo, I love you, bro. I want to be with you, bro. Like, and this is the love that you're bringing into your life. It could be, and this doesn't have to be romantic. It can be platonic. Okay? But you're really letting yourself get in, like, really enraptured and embracing full on the emotion and letting yourself be vulnerable so that you can experience the depth of this kind of love. And also in that, you let yourself experience this kind of abundance and the material. You let yourself experience emotional fulfillment and wellness and overflow, and then you let yourself experience financial and material realm abundance. You just loving all up on yourself in October. As you should. As you should, baby. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune down here. Okay. You are embracing change. And that's something that I would say is be open to change this month. Allow yourself to embrace newness. Allow yourself to go with the flow. Don't try to fight or resist things, because that's only going to keep you stagnant. And it may even, this is a way of you blocking your blessings when you resist how things are working, how things are moving in your life. When you resist what is happening and you are choosing not to accept what is, you're working against yourself without even recognizing it. So let yourself experience October with openness, an open heart. Remain optimistic. Be confident in your ability to make the choices that are in your best interest. Trust in yourself this month. It's really important that you trust in yourself this month. Okay, Pisces, because that self-trust is going to propel and be the fuel for all the decisions, choices that you make, all the thoughts that you think. Is this action in alignment with what I desire for myself and what I deserve? No? Okay, we're going to take the opposite action then. Because I know what I deserve now. I felt the pain and the hurt from having to walk away from what I don't deserve, but also from feeling what it feels like to the outcome of being in situations that are not in alignment with me. And I'm not going back there again. Of course, you will experience things that are not so ideal in your future, but the way that you handle it now, you know what it's like to surrender your perspective now. You've already done this. You know what's necessary now when you experience things that are not so ideal, which you will. We all do. It's not like nothing that's, that gets on your nerves it's never going to happen again. It absolutely fucking will. But you know what it is now. You need to take a respite and rest. Reflect. Get your head, your heart, your gut, and your spirit in alignment. And let spirit show you what you need. Let yourself gain a new perspective so that you can move into the world with that new perspective. And you're not jaded. You're not jaded by these shitty experiences. Go into October releasing that shit. Slough it off. Let it go. Step into your new reality, because October has a lot in store for you, Pisces. A lot in store for you. Okay? Ew. Okay, let's get a final message with the oracle cards, okay? The oracle, what does the oracle have to say for you? We're going to get 2 oracle cards. And I'm going to shuffle them because I don't know if I shuffled them, but I just shuffled them just because. How many times can I say shuffle, 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 shuffle? All right, let's do this. This is a beautiful reading, Pisces. Like, you should really be proud of yourself. For real, for real. This is not small work that you did, or that you're continuing to do, or that you're choosing. It is a choice to do this work. It is a choice to let yourself gain a new perspective and be open to that new perspective, because you could just stay here. You could have just stayed here. You could have stayed here, focusing on all the things you lost, all the ways that things failed, all the ways that things went wrong, all the ways that you feel left and alone and abandoned. You could have stayed there, but you didn't. You chose you. You chose your wellness. You chose your peace. And you chose to trust in the unfolding, and that is huge. Be proud of yourself and go into October remembering that you could do that shit again and again and again and again, because you can. Not saying you're going to have to, but you can surmount anything. You have shown yourself that. Going from feeling like this was at the bottom of the deck, to feeling like this, that abundance, bringing in all this beauty in your life and letting yourself experience this kind of love, and then letting yourself be this embracing of your emotions, even though some people try to like stamp them out. And this experience really, that past experience could have really made you shut down. You chose not to shut down. That is huge. Be proud of yourself, okay? And take that awareness of how capable and how I don't even want to use the word resilient. You are in, what's the word? Unbreakable. You're unbreakable. Okay? Let's get into this. Can I have a final message for Pisces, please? Final message for Pisces. Don't get a message, I'll take the top chord. Oracle, wait for important information. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. So like I said, important information. I feel like this important information is this Two of Swords, having to make a decision on something and maybe feeling a little bit stuck, but what unsticks you is this. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable and really experience all the depths of you. This. Being optimistic and the outcomes that are coming your way. Confident that you're going to make the right decision. And this. Trusting. Wheel of Fortune, trusting in the timing of life. Letting the shifts and things happen, knowing that good fortune is coming your way. It will be for your highest good. If you choose, and especially if you choose in the direction that is in alignment with what you deserve. Okay? You're a warrior, baby. Don't fear any of that. Don't fear that Ten of Swords happening again. Don't fear getting back to that Five of Cups place. Look at him. He's not playing. War paint on. Sphere in hand. I got places to go. Just like where's our here we go. Here's our Son of Wands. Look at them. Our Son of Wands. I'm sorry. That Knight of Wands. They are going for what they're going for. Straight up. I got places to go, people to see, love to give, money to make, projects to complete. We not looking back. We not stumbling over shit that's rocks that are behind us. We not stumbling over shit that's behind us. It's behind us for a reason. Our path is clear, right? Your path is clear. Spirit, can I have another message? This is going to be a different oracle deck. And I'm probably going to read this card. Can I have a final message for Pisces? I think that's the card that wanted to come out. Thank you. The Land Between. This card is eerily similar to the Two of, so this is the Land Between. And this is the Two of Swords. Very similar, don't you think? Very similar, I think. Yeah. All right, let's read this. Two of Swords, the Land Between, number 40. All right. Key concepts. Being between worlds. Learning to be okay while at the threshold of what was and what will be. A time of waiting and evolving. Gray areas. Something essential yet still is in development. Metamorphosis. You're in a process of change. Wheel of Fortune. You know that were called to it and can no longer be who you were, but you aren't sure what the next experience of your life will be. You are in between what was and what could be, in a pupal stage, like during the metamorphosis of the caterpillar into the butterfly. However, you can't just skip the messy parts. You have to endure the unknown and uncomfortable as you reinvent yourself. The thing is, you're not quite there yet. You have one foot in the past, even if you're ready to shed that version of yourself and become something new. You must start redefining who you are in the context of your question. What do you believe is possible when you get to the next place? Can you explore this stage of your evolution to get to know yourself better? The process in between worlds is where things get really interesting. You learn how to manage your fear, how to stay present in the now, how to see in the dark. You observe the lessons offered to you with grace because you can't go any faster. This is a real test of emotional fortitude, which you have. Don't get it twisted. You got that. You got that emotional fortitude, baby. Patience, trust, and humility. Once you have made this no man's land your home, it will be a part of you. Then whatever was set in motion comes to life. This is what you've been waiting for. When you look back, you will grow to love the place in between, for that is where you were reborn. Wow, that was in depth. That was beautiful, y'all. Wow. Congratulations. You got big shit coming. You got big shit. I'm so crazy. I'm so stupid. You got some big shit coming to you in October. It's really about trusting the process, knowing what you've been through and not letting yourself stumble over that shit again. Letting yourself become the new version. Letting yourself step into the life that you know you deserve to live. Right? Your experiences have taught you. You've learned the lessons. Right? So now you have the opportunity to pray the right prayer. Ask for what you want based in a sense of self-love and honoring you and respecting your heart. Right? And this is really just about, I can't even put it into words. It's very much you overcame. So let yourself receive the abundance coming to you. You're no longer there. You're here. Let yourself experience October with optimism, fresh eyes, but also with the wisdom in tow that you learned from past experience. Okay? Congratulations again, Pisces. Take so much care of yourself, okay? And I will see you in next month or in my next video if you want to watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus sign on my channel. But thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.